In a return to the worst days of the pandemic, hospitals in parts of the U.S. are nearing the breaking point. 2/3 of U.S. counties once again have high or substantial levels of virus transmission.
This Delta variant that we're seeing now changes the game from my perspective.
Despite ample access to vaccines, only half of eligible Americans are fully vaccinated. The pace of inoculation has slowed to a fraction of what it was in the spring.
We're at the point now where one individual's refusal to get vaccinated, it's having an impact on other people. And when your actions compromise the health of someone else, that's when an appropriate time to intervene in the form of a mandate.
Frustrated by the stalled vaccination effort and the surging virus, President Joe Biden is calling for $100 payments to newly vaccinated Americans and is giving millions of government workers an ultimatum: get the shot or face mandatory testing and on-the-job restrictions.
And you want to know how we put this virus behind us? Well, I'll tell you how. We need to get more people vaccinated.
Corporate America is going further. Facebook and Google will require vaccination for all employees who return to the office. Some restaurants have decided to make vaccination mandatory for both employees and customers.
We can talk about so many other issues with COVID, but if we're not talking about vaccination, then we're not talking about the solution. You want a recovery, you need vaccination.
In a country so split over vaccines, ethicists warn pushing too hard or mandating vaccination could actually backfire.
We have to be pretty clear that we've tried everything and that everyone, including vulnerable people, has had full access to the vaccines before we make a decision of that magnitude.
With the virus once again circulating widely and spreading rapidly, scientists warn this half-vaccinated nation will need to do more quickly.
The only thing that's going to limit the spread is a combination of regular testing, mask mandates, and really making sure that everyone is vaccinated.
The president has also directed the Pentagon to determine when the COVID-19 vaccines can be added to the list of mandatory vaccines for members of the U.S. military. And of course, Donna, the backdrop to all of this is the fact that masks are once again mandatory in many parts of this country, regardless of vaccination status.
And Jackson, the president can't tell states and private companies what to do, but he did send a strong message today that they can force employees to get vaccinated or get regular tests. What did he say?
That's right. He says he's looked into this, and yes, companies can mandate vaccinations if they want. Local jurisdictions can do it as well. Whether or not the federal government could do that on a national scale remains an open question, according to the president. But Donna, you can bet one way or another these mandates, no matter how big or how small they are, will all but certainly end up in court challenges.
All right, Jackson Proskow in Washington, thanks.